Today is October 17th. It is the 11th day of the war between Israel and Hamas. Let's look at the main Hebrew newspaper for Israelis, Yediot Achronot, at the headlines here. Ot Chaim Rishon Mishevi Hamas, which means it's the first sign of life from captivity in Hamas. This is Mia Schem. She's 21 years old, and she lives in Shoham, which is the central of Israel, but she was at the party that Saturday morning when the horrendous terror attack took over. So she's captured. She's one of 199 captured, right? They were kidnapped. 199 people are there. But a short video of her was released yesterday. She's saying in the video that she's okay and she's being taken care of, and her arm is getting medical care because she's severely injured in her arm, but she wants to go home. So we see that we're getting into a next level of psychological war from Hamas. The next headline is this: Rosh Shabak, which is the head of the Israeli security agency, the Shabak. His name is Rotem Magen, and this is his first response since the big failure in intelligence. He says that responsibility is on me. We were not able to create deterrence. Let's look at the next headline. Some of the senior citizens and the elderly are refusing to evacuate from their homes, even though the government has requested evacuation. Lo zazim mipo. We are not moving from here. So they're very determined and they're not afraid. And this dear elderly man said that he was evacuated in 1948 in the Independence War, and he's not willing to do that again. Let's open the paper and see more stories. The girl is under the table while the father is fighting terrorists. So she was under the table or the desk in his office, and she's 4.5 years old, and she kept quiet because her father told her, Mika, you need to stay quietly. There's outside bad people, and they cannot find you. So Abba is going to go look for them, and I will be right back. So she kept silent, and they were saved. He's a music teacher, and he was a gifted musician. And he and his wife laid over their son Rotem, and they were killed, but he was saved. The boy was saved. Let's turn the page. Israel b'milchama. Israel is at war. Hapanim shenizkor la'ad. The faces that will be remembered forever. And these are more faces and more photos of faces of soldiers and children and civilians and elderly that have lost their lives in this horrendous attack. This is Gil, he's from Caesarea. This is Tomer, he's from Srigim. Here's Stas, he's from Be'er Yaakov. And here is Dor, he's from Modi'in. And here's Amit, he's from Rehovot. And this is Valerie, and he's from Dimona. Yehi Zichram Baruch. May their memory be blessed. Let's turn the pages. It says, getting ready in the northern border. Citizens were evacuated from the villages and small cities that are close to the northern border. And all of these cities, small cities and villages, were evacuated. So many, about 30,000 are evacuated. And it says, don't be heroes, leave or drive away. While Hezbollah is continuing to warm up the border, as you say in Hebrew, warming up the border means fighting and causing stress and tension there. It was officially decided yesterday to evacuate almost 30,000 residents or citizens that are living within the 2-kilometer range from the Lebanon border in the north. The villages that are a little bit beyond that 2-kilometer range are angry. They feel forgotten because they're not being evacuated and the government is not taking care of them, and they feel forgotten. We see here someone that was evacuated. She says, we did not want to leave, but we feel we have no choice, and it really hurts. The chief of staff is telling the soldiers, we are ready in any front of the army. The IDF will win. Let's now move to the Haaretz newspaper. The government is lessening the requirements to receive license for a gun, specifically in villages that are considered in danger zone. So this is not all over Israel, just in villages in danger zone that are required guns. And here on the left, we see many photos of some of the missing and of the captured. Just some of them, because the official number is 199. And the headquarters, the administration staff of the families that got together as a family, they're asking to bring them home now. Machzirim otam habayta achshav. Achshav is now. And different beautiful faces that are or missing or captured. And the families are asking for them to come home now. These are some of the main headlines in the Hebrew newspapers to give you an inside look to what Israelis are reading on the 11th day of the war. This is Rotem Magen for All Israel News.